What's up? How y'all feeling today? It's your boy here, the host of the Al Report. Got big bro, little bro, Robert.
The light skin one, Rob
Light skin
Friday.
one. Hey,
Big co-host, Big
know,
QB.
the Al.
And then T Money and Leroy couldn't be here this week.
Going through some stuff.
But they're gonna be back.
T Money will be back. Leon, freely. My man T Money did a little bid, something like a little 5-minute bid. He was in there for a cool 5 hours, something like.
Then he come up with a chicken box and half.
Smiling
and laughing.
We ain't gonna speak. And I had to do a cool little 5-year bid, and he came out, but we ain't gonna speak on it for real. But we back another week, living and loving life to the fullest. Got my notes
With the feet out.
with the bunions out. The bunions.
De la bunions.
How they be? It's the bunions for me. It's the bunions for me. If your lawyer ever do this, just know you're going to jail, bro. If you ever say, but if you take this and take that, just know, just go to jail, bro. I don't even try.
And the police officer ever coming in, he goes, I'm be real with you.
Listen, if the police officer coming in, he's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. And then when he coming in talking to you, he
bad,
asked that bitch like this.
He had to go listen. The police officer that arrested you and finally caught you had to go hit his cigarette. You going to jail, bro.
Yeah.
Just take it a bit.
You just go ahead and clock out.
Clock out for me, bro. Just go ahead and clock out for me. Cool little 15 years. You'll be alright. Might get kidnapped, might get shit too. Something like. But yeah, we got a question for the fans.
No, we can't say question. We have to say discussion. Because certain individuals, think that we can't talk about questions. But
We got a discussion. Who's more likely to win their division next season? The Bucs or the Chiefs?
It's a good one.
I'm going KC.
I'm going Bucs.
I'm going KC.
I'm going with the Bucs.
I'm going KC. You know what I'm saying? And Kansas City is a wonderful team who honestly got outcoached in the Super Bowl. They always win their division. I mean, come on. They in there with the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Broncos. The Broncos quarterback can't read a playbook. The Chargers may give them a run for their money now. Don't get me wrong, but they still young. Like, really young all over. And then you got the Raiders, who don't even believe in Carr no more, when it honestly ain't even
He beat him last year, though.
They did.
Came close the second time.
They did, but they just got, it's like they could never get on the same page. The Raiders either got a running back and they ain't really got no receivers. They got receivers, they ain't got no running back. They got a pass rush, they can't cover. They cover.
Wait, who?
The Raiders. The Raiders.
Josh Jacobs.
No, I'm just saying, like, as a team overall, they got Josh Jacobs now, but name their other running backs other than the muscle hamster.
And what's his name? DeAndre Washington? No, he plays the same. It's Jalen Richard or DeAndre Washington, one of them. And they got Devontae Booker too.
Back to what I was saying. Them boys could never be on the same page. It's like they never could have a complete team, in my opinion. Y'all might feel differently, but I just feel like they could never have a complete team. They always got one without.
Oh, no, I agree with that.
Just like you got in the house, you always got cereal, no milk. You got milk, no cereal. You know what I mean? You got Leon,
peanut butter and bread,
no Al.
and
You
no
got
jelly.
T Money, no Leon. You know what I mean? You got Al and Rob. Oh, hold up. It's the Burt Show.
The Burt's right.
It's the Burt Show.
It's the Burt Report.
Y'all can stay with y'all. It's the Burt.
Just the Burt Report.
We run this shit today. But yeah, as I was saying, the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I got to win in the division. The Raiders, it's always the Raiders. It's just like they got it though. Like they beat the Chiefs, yeah, and they got it. I don't know. Like I don't watch Raiders games like that, so I really can't sit here and tell like I know like games that I actually watch. I can tell like if it's the coaching or like the Chargers. They lost a lot of games because of coaches. Their coaching decision.
They was in almost every single game and
like,
just.
Wow, I'm still on. I
leads.
don't remember who they was playing. Why the fuck did you call a quarterback sneak on the 1 yard line? Why did you try to pass the whole time when you was? I ain't gonna get into it. He lost his job for real. But and then the Broncos quarterback, and at first I felt bad for Locke. I was gonna say Drew Lock. But they talking about, dog, they had to dumb down the playbook. Now listen here. What I learned about playing in the NFL, when you get there as a rookie, they already dumbed the playbook down for you. So basically, if you got scenarios or plays that are the same, okay, we got a zone read on this play and a zone read on this play. We can do the same formation on this play, but if I call zone read left, Y flat, that means you're going to the flat. It's just a simple flat route that you're going to have your first read on, but you got that slam or post coming up top. If you check that flat and it's nobody there, there's no reason for you to go up top because that's where they at. If you check that flat and somebody's there, 9 times out of your 10, your receiver is either one-on-one, getting double covered. You check there, if he getting double covered, you check over here, he by himself. Everybody can't get double covered. It's simple.
So essentially what you're saying is the check down is the first read?
Should be the first read. If you look at a lot of young quarterbacks, a lot of times look at Joe Burrow when he first came. A lot of his passes was intermediate, short routes. A lot of them. That's how it is. Even veteran quarterbacks, Brady do it. It's dump, pass deep. Same shit, run. It's simple. It's simple. The plays are already dumbed down for you. The coaches are already dumbed it down for you. When I first started playing arena, he dumbed the playbook down for me. And I got the playbook. When you dumb it down, like, okay, hold up. Flex left, flex right. Oh, Y Poco. Okay. Z flow. Okay, Z. After that, you just start adding shit together. Like, okay, I'm the quarterback. Okay, now I got it. Now I understand. But it's your 3rd year in the league, and they gotta dumb the playbook down even more. Dog. That's bad. You're third. You supposed listen when you first came to the league. That's supposed to be your best friend. There's no way that you supposed to got
that playbook.
They already dumb it down for you. So that's why I be saying some people will be like, oh well. I mean, they probably didn't know. When you first get to the league, they already dumb it down for you. That's why a lot of these players, receivers, don't get a lot of playing time because they're dumbing the playbook down for you. Why DK wasn't out there every play, why he wasn't lined up everywhere, we're just going to line you up at the Y or the Z, okay? That's where you best fit at now. Learn these routes. Then when you get these down pat, we're going to put you at the X.
That's when they say that second year leap.
Yeah.
They make that leap from
we're going
10
to put you
years
there
to
so
10
now you can get
They
it
can open up the playbook
with the audibles. Okay, when Russ sees something, he audibles. Now you understand the playbook.
You know what's going on.
That's bad. If your coaches come out and tell you they had to dumb down the playbook when it's already dumbed down for you, and then they already set you down for half a season. Even Pat Mahomes said he didn't learn to read the defense until his 2nd, 3rd year? Or
Crazy,
3rd year.
Which is crazy.
I feel some type of way he threw 5 touchdowns on Pittsburgh. I say, but he
Yeah,
got
that's
to
out
go.
too. Yeah, that's out too.
So in that division, honestly, I mean, if the Raiders figure themselves out, I could see them giving the Chiefs a run for their money. But talent-wise, the Chargers. I don't know about coaching-wise yet, because a lot of it's young. But talent-wise, the Chargers can give them a run for their money. But the Chiefs, I got the Chiefs.
I think if Derwin James comes back
and stay healthy,
and they can figure out some kind of way to keep Melvin Ingram or get another solid edge rusher, they'd be. Because Kenneth Murray going to take that leap, I think, this year. Then they got their secondary, other than, Derwin James, of course, is cool.
Oh, yeah, he a dog, too. He just got to stay healthy. But the Bucs, I don't think the Bucs won the...
They didn't win their division this year, though. But, I mean, here's my point that I'm going to make.
The Rob is talking.
The Rob. This is my explanation. But Drew Brees is gone this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's no Drew Brees. Matt Ryan might be gone. The Falcons are in rebuilding mode. They played the Bucs tough last year, but I mean, this is pretty much the only team that had an overhaul of talent come in. I mean, you could say Carolina too, but I mean, they just wasn't ready this year. This wasn't their year. They just wasn't ready. They was all out of single offense. They lost CMC. Their defense was okay. They was alright. They was cool, but they wasn't consistent. But the Falcons had Ryan in that offense for the most part going in. Gurley came in, yeah. But, you know, the receiving core and all that, they had them. They traded and got Hayden Hurst. So that's, two new pieces you could say that they had to get adjusted to. But, I mean, the mainstays, Julio, Ryan, and Calvin really was there. Couldn't get it done.
Julio.
The Saints, they still win in spite of Drew Brees, but they have no cap space this year, and they got a lot of pending free agents coming up, and they don't have no. And this is going to be a historically low cap number this year, so
180.
180 is the floor. So we don't know if who they going to be able to bring back, what that team going to look like. Same with the Falcons, they just got a new coach. We don't know how he's going to blow that roster up. There's rumors of them trading Ryan and getting a quarterback first, so we don't know. And then their defense is just garbage, in my opinion, especially like. If you look at the Dallas game, like that defense is just horrible.
And if you don't agree with that, you don't watch football.
Exactly. And then the Bucs didn't have that time to get Brady, Fournette, AB, that offseason work that they needed. Like they didn't start practicing until August. That was their first practice. I think they said that their first actual practice together was 3 months after when it was supposed to be.
Not to cut you off, that's what I say makes the Chargers so scary too. All them young players just coming in connecting with no, that's scary.
And I'm gonna bring that to a point later too. But Brady, he's a master at this. He's won 7 chips, so he knows how to get back. He knows he knows how do you prepare. He already working. He already prepared.
Just go to the hour report.
He already back training and back at it. Like he was drunk last week and this week, boom.
I'm gonna get a trophy.
Yeah, back. The fact that Shorty was suing him for that is wild.
Yeah,
you should love that,
bro.
But you notice nobody said nothing when Gronk used that bitch as a baseball and put a dent in it. I ain't gonna lie, that gave me an attitude because why is you using the Super Bowl trip to play basketball?
They say he's not allowed to touch it, but
for real,
that joint across to another boat.
I'd have rather that than you hold it and let the baseball hit and put a dent in it. That's just me.
Brady said, "Let's go," and then size it up while I was in there.
I wonder who's going to jump in there after the 55. That's what I wonder.
Gronk.
Probably would have.
For the shot.
Right. But down there, that shit would have been viral. But down there, wrestling the shot. But this is another year that they're gonna build their chemistry. They got pending free agents too. Levante, David, Shaq Barrett, AB is a free agent. Gronk is a free agent. I mean, they both said that they want to play with Brady, but Chris Godwin, another one who him and Shaq Barrett, they probably gonna want paydays. They probably gonna want big time money. And I'm sure it's a team that's going to throw the Brinks truck at both of them. But even still, AB's there. They still have Mike Evans. Tyler Johnson and Scotty Miller came on strong. They got O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate. Gronk already said he only playing with Brady. So, I mean, I think they can suffer the loss of Godwin if need be. But, Barrett and David, I'm sure that Brady can do his recruiting skills. Need to get him to come back or get other players to come back.
I think Barrett, if he don't get it, because he already took a pay cut, right? Yeah, he already took it.
He took a 1 year deal to come back.
So.
And then they franchise tagged him last offseason, so he got the maximum amount. But it's all about long-term security. You want that, nobody want to keep you in franchise. But then to jump to so that's what I think. I think the Bucs chemistry and Brady being in this moment before knowing what to do, I think that's what's going to help push them to this division crown. Also because the other team is just too much transition and not enough money to go around. And then on the AFC West, look, I think the blueprint is out there on how you beat this team now. I think the Saints, not the Saints, the Raiders and the Bucs showed how you beat this team. You play coverage. You let Mahomes beat you. As crazy as it sounds, you let that man beat you with his arm, but you pressure him off the edges. He can't handle that. When it comes to rolling out and all that, he can scramble better than he can complete downfield passes. I know that sounds crazy, but watch the film. The film don't lie. Look at him in the Super Bowl. I know he had a toe injury, but ain't look like it bothered him. The Chargers on the come up, like he said, they got a young team.
Scary.
A new head coach. Brandon Staley was a beast defensive coordinator in LA. And he gonna put his imprint on his team. The Raiders, they split with the Chiefs last year. They could have beat them a second time. They got the blueprint on them. I think when he said they need to get more consistency, I think Carr's probably going to be back. They need to bring back Nelson Aguilar. I need to see more from Henry Ruggs, but I think this team going to take that leap up. And the Broncos, I think the Broncos coming too. Especially if they could bring back Von Miller, I think this would be a better year for Drew Lock. I think he gonna realize he on thin ice this year and like really step up to the plate because he has a loaded receiving core. They didn't even have everybody last year. Courtland Sutton got hurt early in the season, and they still got Noah Fant, who's an upcoming tight end. They got two phenomenal backs and Gordon and Lindsey. They just need to replace AJ Boyer, who they just cut, replace Chris Harris, get a stronger secondary. But I don't know. I think this is the Chargers or the Raiders here to win this division.
And Drew Lock,
I think it's gonna be too hard.
thing too.
He got an arm, yeah. It's just accuracy. He got to work on that touch and that accuracy, and like he said, learning the playbook. That's got to be your best friend. And now that you got a new coach, you really got to jump out there and So
and a lot of coaches use the same playbook. It's just different languages. A slang can be called.
And most of this stuff they're running down yesterday is variations of the West. Today is variations of the West Coast.
Exactly. It's all easy money.
But let us know what y'all think. Who y'all got? Hashtag Bucs or hashtag Chiefs winning their division. Big L say Chiefs. I say Bucs. The Drew.
Yes, sir.